to do.
Naughty, naughty, naughty little master. You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For she who fights with monsters should look to it that she herself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You may re-inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion. And yet, you know you will never be free of your urge if you don't confront your past. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But be wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are?
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration.
Now he's just inviting us in.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
No time to talk.
Keep focused. We can talk.
And tell me.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset. Our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset. Yeah. But I'm not going anywhere. Darling?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
ring appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock. Or a splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk off. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Meaning that in the games, Shins and Juice. What happens next
Lord
is out of our hands.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
Now's not the time for wandering. You can explore once I'm out.
Let's get going.
You. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash.
This is far enough. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to... I will travel to the upper... You won't fight the coming battle alone.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
What now? Tomorrow plus.
No time to rest.
How about we settle on Gondrians and Gortash?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you want. Tools! All shapes, all sizes, all prices!
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Because all that
Is
boot kissing you've been
expecting you.
doing.
Please make your way.
Kinspeople, Baldorians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
From earth do we rise. In fire are we forged. In steel are we mighty. Lord Enver Gortash, the people cry your name. Will you?
For the briefest moment, you are one with Duke Ravengard. His mind is void. A vessel of the Absolute, awaiting command.
My lord, we have a guest.
Exquisite timing. Dearest Patriarchs, but a moment. Lord Enver Gortash, at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. Ah, and my old friend, Karlach. It's no wonder your victory was so decisive. It's lovely to see you again, darling.
I'm sure it is.
We'll catch up once we've covered more pressing matters. Thorm's Netherstone, more to the point. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones, when it finishes executing its current, once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever... Baal isn't done with you, you must know that. You have effortless talents, killing instinctually like you breathe blood. Stand with Baal, or it will spell your doom. But I can offer some aid for the storm you're about to weather.
You should hear him out.
With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge, sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you. I am not Orin. I know the value of alliance. Bane teaches his followers to reward those who support his chosen, not to betray them. You and I always knew we could only stand against the world united. Orin's blind ambition failed us. She compromised you just when success seemed certain. Ketherick, his obsession with his daughter made him lose all hold on reason. They floundered, even as they tried to rise above us. We will not, cannot, make that mistake if we come together in trust. What a shame to refute. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash.
Let this be a warning. Orin will be your downfall, or you will be hers. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you...
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
What did I tell you? And to think, you see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one. The way I... Raven Guard's good as dead. Or is there? I know enough. The Duke's love.
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Up there. Danthalan's dancing elves. The Harper safe house Jaheira mentioned.
To meet my mother and father.
I wouldn't mind a dancing act of my own.
Panthelon's dancing axe.
Movement charm wouldn't
Our
be too
stock
hard to
isn't
apply to
used.
such an object.
It's tried and
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing. How may I be of service? Short father. Greeting. How may I be of service? Short fat.
Well, well, well.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You break it, you... well...
Don't draw any trouble on us.
Now here's some... Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious. Aren't they just? You clearly have. What can I do for you, sir? I must say, The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label. Be
I found so many victims for Cazador here.
We can
They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
has sticky fingers.
Dar was right. This was a stupid idea.
God of the... Word to the wise. Give that ill-mater temple a wide berth. Does that excuse me? They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about... You're welcome.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return...
Sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. The landlord. Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you. Lingered long enough. We should return.
Frago's Flophouse. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door.
Good boy.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here, crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
Blood, near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.